So in the last video, which is the same day as today, you guys saw us give a walk around of this car here in all its glory. And after we finished that, me and Kevin just spent the past few hours getting the front wheels rolling because the brakes were all seized up. The shoes were quite literally rusted to the drum themselves. You can see the remains of this here, and then the one, oh, this one's not as much of a mess, probably because Kevin did this side. But yeah, that was a process, and it's like 100 degrees out, so that was fun. At least it'll roll now. I got to get tires that will actually inflate, that aren't Via Supply, that are not trashed, so we can actually roll it around and stuff. But right now, we are going to go ahead, pull this whole contraption over there, and power wash how many years worth of gunk and moss and ecosystem and nastiness off this. Although I can't make a decision, and I've been 50-50 if I just want to leave it as is or power wash it, but I think we're gonna go ahead and power wash it, just so every time I'm working on it or crawling around in it, I don't look like I came out of a swamp. But it's got such cool patina as is. I don't know, last look like it is. We'll see what this orange paint looks like here in the sun after this thing gets washed for probably the first time in 20-ish years, I'd say. There she goes. It looks so cool as is. I just love the barn find look. Oh well, let's power wash this junk. Make it look beautiful, beautiful in quotation marks. Oh, that looks so sick. I love it.
You look like an idiot because I'm recording.
Oh, you are?
That's...
Does that look like a 7?
No, that looks great.
That's a friggin' dope color. That's nice.
Yeah. We'll get out here and, dude, look at the sparkle in it.
I know this will probably sand off or buff off. If you,
I don't know what that is. Looks
looks
like
like
some sort of primer line in the
maybe
middle of
someone
it.
painted over at some point.
Could be.
Super glasses. Dude, just from like this, looks like a beautiful car. Now let's be disappointed and do this. That's a fun noise.
That's crunchy.
I think it's actually all just piled down in there.
No, I think you should just... We'll get some duct tape for that later.
Okay.
Alright, you might as well go ahead and peel that off.
Moment of truth. Is that Bondo, or is that just...
No, that's definitely Bondo.
Because it sure as it feels like rubber. Like this is like an insole for a shoe for a giant.
It's about the right shape
Get
too.
a close look up at the erosion we got going on here.
Oh, dude, that's a factory quarter panel right there.
I just ruined all the aero by doing that, so that sucks. Keep that, it's original.
Yeah, it's down there now. That's not original. Oh, dude, color matching Steelies.
Dude, big, I was literally thinking big like Detroit Steel Steelies with that color.
The color matching Steelies.
No, I got.
No, I like these right here. I don't.
Yeah, but
you,
it looks
you
like
don't want the like moon looking
I don't want the
Detroit
moon, I need
wheelies.
like a medium size with a thin red wall. That would be sick.
I think you inhaled too much moss.
The only rust I can see on either of the tail or sail panels is that little hole right there. Let's see.
It seems pretty solid on that one.
This one seems pretty good, and just that little spot right there. That I'm happy about. I will take that any day. I think the deck lid's the nicest panel on the car.
Except for that dent.
Not as bad as your tailgate. Look at the patina up here. Buff it or clear it, either way. That's cool. Vinyl behind that too. That's sick. It's like active aero. When you're going down the highway, it just kind of like folds in or falls off.
Oh, it's like the spoiler on my GTX. It's variable aerodynamics.
Yeah, it's
Flops in the wind.
yeah, it's like a race car from factory basically. So
That makes this a Copo, right?
yeah, a Copo 429 Super Hemi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because Copo's definitely a Charger thing.
yeah.
Cleaning up that perfectly round tire.
Beautiful. I mean, just toss some air in her, and just, you know, don't really need that. It'll go in the pile with the Bondo of use. I mean, you can actually have them if you're going to use them for spares for something, you know. If you want to use them on one of your cars one day, or maybe
I
flip it.
was just watching you throw it in my driveway.
I'll pick it up.
My OCD is killing me because he keeps missing spots.
I think we should put some valve covers on so water doesn't get down there. So as you can tell, this car was quite the mess. I thought it looked cool with the moss and junk on it, but after power washing it now and seeing the water on it and being able to see it in the sun, this color is pretty sweet. I feel like I've seen this color before, I just don't know the name off the top of my head. I feel like it's a common color, but man, that looks cool. I'm gonna leave it just as is. The only thing that, I wouldn't even say it sucks, it's just the old Bondo patch right here. That's pretty much the worst of it. The other quarter didn't seem to have a whole lot of Bondo, but then again, none of it was flaking off, so who technically knows, I guess. But yeah, power wash the engine bay too. Oh, catch. Okay. Snack. Hey, that's my car. This is quite literally an 1/8 inch thick. You could see multiple layers. It was like green or blue at first, and then it was gray on top. How lovely is that? But yeah, the interior is still a mess. It's a wreck. That's a project for another day, because most of that needs to go in the dumpster. It needs to be vacuumed. Then that will have to be power washed as well, and I'd like to get it down to the bare floor to see exactly how much floor is left. I know this side on the front here is pretty shot, but I don't know, we'll see. The engine bay, honestly, doesn't look half bad. The color under here seems pretty good. Got a couple rust spots, but that looks a lot better than it did before. There's still dirt and stuff flying all around, but hey, at least you can still see some orange under here. Not too shabby. These stickers are pretty cool. Original, that are in pretty good shape. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video here. In the future, I think we're pretty set on buffing it or clearing it or doing something. Probably starting off with cut and buffing it, because this looks so good in the sun. And then after that, or I don't even know when that will be, but what the next project is, I don't know. Probably that nasty interior. Oh man, what a freaking day. To think that literally 24 hours ago, this car was halfway in the ground. Hasn't moved since mid-80s. And technically wasn't for sale. And today, here it is, looking about as good as it has in probably all those 30 years. That's cool. So, like I mentioned in the first video, right now I'm going to school. This is at my buddy Kevin's house. He's being really nice and letting me keep the car here for a while until I can find a little shop space or storage unit up by me to where I can work on it. Hopefully within the next few weeks I can do that. I'm already on a waiting list for a few. Before I went out there, I got on a waiting list and stuff. I didn't think I'd end up with a new project this soon, even though I've been looking. This one I wasn't looking for, just kind of happened, and yeah, rather be lucky than good sometimes. So we did a ton of work today. That was pretty epic. There's the flash. Okay.
Sorry about your really pretty Charger.
Oh, that's good for downforce. Yeah, that hood right there was on the car, which is right there. About maybe 30-45 minutes ago now.
It's all bent up here and everything.
And yeah, the tornado came, whatever, windstorm came through, and
Might as well call it a tornado. It ripped trees down and everything.
yeah, unfortunately nicked the house up there. But oh, that's a pretty good bend.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll buff out, right?
Yeah, we'll just stand on this one.
Well, I think I'd be more upset if it was the trunk lid, but I'm not really even upset. It is what it is. Kind of funny. Adds to the story of this car.
Yeah.
Maybe not
That's
on it.
That's
That's why.
that's where the hinge mounted.
Oh, the hinge is still on the car.
I know. But that's the section of hood that it was mounted to.
Oh yeah, there's the section of the hood. That's okay.
So you got a garage art. We'll
might-
find you another one.
You might just be leaving this at your place for memories. You could put it on your garage
Yeah,
wall.
great.
I'm sure it's
Actually,
it's cursed.
I would hang it on the wall.
Man, it looks like there was no Bondo or anything.
We got Mustang fenders everywhere.
Oh well.